Okay, hi guys. I'm really sorry about the really bad lighting and really bad everything and how messy my hair is. I've just got back from a day out in Brighton to celebrate my GCSE results. So I just thought I'd make a quick video going through them all. And yeah, so just a bit of backstory. You guys might think I'm a bit weird by being really overexcited about the grades I managed to get because they are quite low, but I was going to tell you a bit about why I think these grades are great. So in year 10, when you properly start like learning GCSE syllabus, I had a lot of personal struggles in around halfway through the year, and then maybe that's when it got really bad. And then after that, I only went to 1 or 2 lessons a day and yeah, hardly attended lessons, so that probably wasn't very good. And then in year 11 I went in for the first half term, I think it was, and then after that I just didn't go back. I didn't attend year 11, and that's not because I dropped out of school, it was because of personal issues. I couldn't cope with it, I couldn't, yeah, I'm not going to go into that, but I basically didn't attend year 11 and I hardly attended year 10. So to get these grades is amazing for me, because even though I was off school, and you guys might think that's quite easy because you can study 24/7, I had a lot of personal issues going on, and yeah, so I'm really happy about this grade. So now I'm going to get into telling you what I got. I only had the chance to get 9 GCSEs because at the beginning of year 11 I dropped triple science down to double science. So yeah, just thought I'd clear that up. Okay, so for maths I did foundation, which I think it was a week or it was about a week before my actual GCSE exam. My teacher was like, "Oh, I think you should go down to foundation," and she moved me down to foundation. And I'd never in my whole entire life taken a foundation paper before. I didn't know what they looked like, what was in them, whether the syllabus was different or what. So yeah, I had no idea what was going on, and I didn't know what would be in the exam. So I got a 4 in that, and if you don't know what 4 means, it's basically a low C. So I did pass maths, which that's the only subject I actually cared about passing, so I was so happy when I saw that. And then for English language, in my mock I think I got a 5, and then in my actual exam I have emetophobia, if you've seen any of my previous videos, and someone in my exam had a sick bag and she felt really sick, so I proper freaked out in that exam. But I actually got a 4 in that one, which I'm really happy about because that means I've passed. And those are basically the only subjects I needed to get into the apprenticeship I wanted to do. So I'm really happy about that, and yeah. Next up was English literature, and that's probably the worst subject. I didn't understand any of the books. I can't understand Shakespeare. I just can't memorise things, and for literature you had to pretty much memorise books and memorise quotes and memorise poems and quotes to go with the poems, and that's just a no-go for me. So I got a 3 for English literature, which is actually pretty good. In my mock I got like a 1 or 2, so I'm actually quite surprised by a 3, and a 3 is a D if no one knows. The next one is ICT, and in my school it's a compulsory subject, which means you basically had to take it, and in my coursework I got a B, and basically in the coursework you have 5 sections to fill out. I think it's 5 sections or 4 sections in the coursework, and I only did 3 of them, so I'm actually really surprised I got a B in that. That's basically because I wasn't in school. And then in my actual ICT exam I got a D, which brought the overall grade up to a C, which I'm really happy about. Yeah. I'm also sorry if I don't seem like over enthusiastic about these, because I've had the whole day to process it. It's not like a reaction video, I'm just going through what I got and the reasons behind it, I guess. Sorry if the lighting has suddenly got really dark and the camera has moved. I had to quickly go downstairs to help my mum with something. But anyway, continuing on. The next one was psychology, and psychology is for me anyway, it's the kind of subject which I have to be learning continuously. I have to be going over continuously for it to actually stay in my mind, because my memory is awful. So because I missed so much of school, I missed out on learning so much. I missed the whole section 2 of it. Like, there's 2 sections, I missed the whole of section 2. So I did really bad in psychology, which is kind of not very good because I kind of wanted to do that in my career path, but I'll just retake it next year, it's fine. So in the first exam, in Unit 1, I got an E, and in Unit 2, I got a D, so my overall grade was an E, which is really bad, but I'm going to read... to be honest, I got all the other grades I was hoping for, so I'm just going to retake it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm doing an apprenticeship next year, so I can easily retake it whilst doing the apprenticeship, so yeah. The next one is science, and so for my ISA, I got an A star, which is possibly the highest grade I've ever been given for coursework. Physics, I got a C. Chemistry, I got a D, and in biology, I got a B, which meant that my overall grade was a B, which is the highest grade I've ever got overall on an exam, and I'm so happy with that. The next one is additional science, and in my coursework / ISA for additional science, I got an A star again. In biology, I got a D. In chemistry, I got a C, and in physics, I got D. Obviously, wasn't my strong point. So overall, I got a C, which is really good. So basically, with my geography, I think it was about 4 weeks before my actual exam. I can't remember. It might have only been 2 weeks. I really can't remember. But my geography teacher put me down to foundation, basically. And like I said before, I'd never ever done a foundation paper before. So I think I actually did really well, considering I'd never done a foundation paper before. So for my first exam in geography, I got a C. In my second geography exam, I got a C, and in my coursework, I got an A. So I really enjoyed doing the geography coursework. I don't know why. I really enjoy that kind of side of geography. So my overall grade for geography was a C, which I think is really good. The next one was media studies, and I honestly thought I would have to drop media because I left halfway through the coursework, but my teacher was so nice and he put my name down for it as I'd helped with the first half of it. And that was the music video. I'd done all the other coursework, it was only the music video I left halfway through, but because I was there to help with the first half, he still put my name down for it, because I still obviously took part. So for my coursework, I got a B, well, the controlled assessment, I got a B, and then the actual exam, I did so bad, I got an E, but yeah, thankfully to my coursework, it brought it up to, so my overall grade was a C, which is really good and I'm really happy with. And so overall, I got 7 GCSEs out of the 9 I could have got, and I'm really, really happy with the grades I got. And even though they're just passing, and I actually failed most of my exams, it's only the coursework that brought it up, I'm so happy because I swear down, year 11 and year 10 were possibly 2 of the hardest years I've ever had to go through, and to come through and get these grades is actually amazing for me. I thought I'd only got one GCSE, honestly. Most people say, oh, I think I've done bad, but they deep down know they possibly could have done well. But I honestly swear to God, I thought I'd only got 1, not even 1 maybe. So I'm actually over the moon, and the only ones I cared about actually getting were maths and English, and I just scraped them and I'm so happy. So yeah. I know this video is me rambling, probably not making any sense, and I know it's awful quality and all that, but I just thought I'd get this video up because I got my GCSE results today. I'm just going to add this on to the end of the video because I forgot to say. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's helped me get to this point, because there was one point where I didn't even think I'd be sitting these exams, because let's just say it was a hard couple of months leading up to them. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone on Twitter and all my group chats I'm in, because they've made me laugh, they've helped me get through it and get up to this point. So thank you to my friends and family in real life, because they've obviously helped me get to this point. And I just want to say thank you to Liv Rook, because she's been there through most of it with me, and she's just been there, always talking to me, always helping me, trying to rationalise my thoughts, help calming me down, and I probably wouldn't have even gone in to get my results today if it weren't for her, so I just want to say thank you to her. And I will leave her channel name below. If you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe to her because she's amazing. And yeah, to say bye.